Hi guys, I am not really sure where this is going, but we will see. I'm kind of feeling led to just do live videos and where I'm at. I will be 53 years old in September, and I have recently lost 70 pounds. And here's what we're going to do. I just want to go through life. There's some adventures I'm going to go on. There's some cooking I'll probably do. Today I'm getting ready. We'll see where it takes me. Just a very casual, everyday kind of let's get ready kind of thing. And that's what we're doing. So this is me. See my face? This is what it looks like. 53. I have dry skin. I have patchy skin. I am almost completely in menopause. And that's not something that's talked about very much. So I think that it is something that needs to be talked about. I think that it's been a struggle for me for the last year and a half of trying to find stuff that worked for my skin, stuff that doesn't. So today, that's where we're at. So what I have done so far is I have put on Pomifera's Plump, which is hyaluronic acid. I put it on my face. I let it sit for a little bit, and now I'm fixing to put on their oil. Love, love, love their rose oil. It is the one thing that has kept me from having dry patches. So let me show you that. And this is what's going to go on next. It is, you see that? Rose oil by Pomifera. I'm not sponsored by them. I am not a representative by them. So you'll just have to figure it out. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with this video, but I take just a couple of dots, put it on my face. My mom says she uses just 2 dots, but my little big face takes a lot more than that. So I use probably 3 or 4. I don't put it directly on my face. I put it on my finger and then put it on my face and rub it in. Make sure it goes down into the neckline and all that area. Get the forehead really good. I do have to be really careful of my hair because it is an oil. So a lot of times I will just wear one of those headbands, and you will probably see that at some point. But this is what I do. So I get that on my face. And while that is getting in, I want to make sure that it gets into my skin and before I put on my primer that I use for makeup. Again, this is just an everyday wear. Something so I can get out of the house and not look like this. So that's kind of where I go. So I'm just going to show you. I've already used on my hair. I washed my hair last night. I let it dry naturally, so it's a little flat. I have super thin, as you can see, super thin, flat, fine hair. So I use this tool, and this tool is the Lange medium blow dryer brush. I'm not sponsored by Lange, but that is what I use. I recommend it. It kind of gives my especially if I don't dry it, it helps just refresh. Just helps refresh the hair and get it where I can use my products and that kind of thing. I'm just putting that up. So this is the tool that I'm going to be using today. This is a straightener curler. You can see a lot of times people don't show you the inside, but see, it looks like a flat iron on the inside, and it has this little fan thing that is wonderful. And it has different settings. I know I have fine hair, but I use it on the 430 degree with the fan turned on. The reason I do that is it holds the curl for me the best. And it just kind of looks more up to date than using a curling iron. And so me being 54, I don't want to look 53. I don't want to look in my mid 50s. So that's what I use, and to just give me a little bit more style and oomph. So when this gets going, you'll see it'll heat up. I don't even know if I have it on. Nope, see there. See, let me just show you. You can choose what you want, and I'm putting that button, and I'm going to put it at the 450 mark, or the 430. As you can tell, I don't do videos. This is out of my comfort zone. I'm not going to edit these. You're going to get what you get. So hope that works for you. We'll see. I'm going to upload them probably all at once and be like, here they are. I'm not going to say a whole lot about it until probably I get a little bit more videos, and we'll go from there. But there's the thing. I'm waiting on the fan to come on, and you'll see that in just a moment. I'll let you look at that. And I use Kenra shampoo and the Professional line thickening shampoo. That is my favorite. It doesn't have a lot of chemicals in it. It doesn't have any buildup. I have well water, and even with as thin as my hair is, people ask me what I use on my hair and my products, and that's what I use. I will show you that at another time. But I also use the Kenra finishing spray. This is what it looks like. And you can see it is a number 26. I don't know if you can tell that or not, but that's what it is. It's Kenra Platinum Finishing Spray, maximum hold. I spray it lightly just to keep my curls on. So there you go. And now you will hear the Lange dryer. It's got a little fan in there that helps it go. So here's what I do. You know how I told you my hair was thin? So here we go. All these products coming out, and I didn't even think I was going to do that. This is Boldify. This is what it looks like, and that's what it is. Very little thin pack. And let me just show you. This is made, it is a hair powder to help your thinning hair not look so thin. So here's what I do. I just twist, 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 and I take it, and I look in the mirror, and I split my hair because I have a bald spot back in the back that is noticeable. And I just do that. And I'm going to get some more of that. Going to put it right up there. Just like that. While I'm doing that, let's just go ahead, and I'm just going to say I thank God for today. I thank Him for where I'm at. Today is my anniversary. My husband and I, this is my second marriage. And I am blessed beyond measure. I've been married 11 years to a wonderful, compassionate man, and it is our anniversary, and we get to celebrate today, but we're not doing anything fancy. We're going to go on a little weekend trip in about a month or so, and I'll probably do some videos for you for that. Not sure yet how that's going to go. Also, yeah, you see in that? See those flappy arms? Yeah. I have lost 70 pounds again, and right now I got a bunch of skin hanging, and we're just going to give God praise because God's going to take care of that for me. And I'm thankful, skin or no skin, I am thankful that I've lost the weight. I'm able to do more. If you're wondering what I have been doing, I'm doing a low carb cycling diet. It is not doing a whole lot of exercise with it, but I have lost 70 pounds, 73 pounds to be exact. But you see, I just put this in just to give it, I don't know if you can tell, but it just gives a little bit of covering up the whiteness, because I am very fair complected. I have a place where my hairline recedes a little bit right there, and I put it right there. Kind of make that look better. Sometimes I wear this, sometimes I don't. It just depends on what I'm doing, what my goal is, but that's all I do. Just a little bit, just to make it not look so thin. Guess it's one of those things I'm a little self-conscious about. I don't want thin hair. I have a friend that has kind of real thin hair, and it just, I don't know. I know it's a problem we women have. But I want to grow old gracefully, yes, as God has intended, but at the same time, I want to look the very best I can, so that I can be a good witness, so that when you see me, you're not looking so much at my flaws, but you see Jesus. That's the thing. I want you to see Him and who I am, not all the flaws. So here we go, ladies. I'm going to take just a section of this hair. Again, I told you And I don't know, I'll try to turn around. I have no idea what you're going to see if I do, but I don't know if you can see, there's like a little bit of bald area right here that I cover up. And again, just something I'm self-conscious about. So I take this hair, first thing I do, not really too big in teasing my hair, don't do a whole lot of that, but I take this, put it on my hair, and I do this right here, and I just hold it here a minute to kind of plump it up and make it stay, and then I'm going to go ahead and curl the rest of it. And you don't even have to hold it there long, just really slowly take it out. Again, I have fine hair, and you see how quick I take it out. I don't take it not too long, but not just lickety-split either. All right, ladies, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to start giving it a little bit of volume and a little bit of curl. Take it right here, curl it, and you notice, again, how quick I'm taking it out. Not super quick, but also not letting it linger. It is probably time for me to have a haircut. I don't let my hair get too long. The reason being, my hair is fine and thin. It gets really wispy. If I could wear it long, I would, because I love long hair. And I do let it get a little bit longer than this, but usually I whack it off after that. Again, this is kind of an impromptu video. It wasn't something I was planning on doing, just something that I ended up having the time to do, so we decided to do it, and we're going to see where these go. This is probably the first video that I've made like this, but it's gonna be followed by many more. So while I'm curling my hair, again, you'll just see, sometimes you have to hold it, especially if it's really fine, because otherwise it will, when you pull it out, it'll kind of want to frizz a little bit, and I'm not too into the frizzy look. So again, you can see how much hair I'm taking. It depends on your thickness of your hair and what you're doing. But I want to share my heart a little bit with you today. I have seen a lot of posts about people and their relationship with God and what they're doing. And while I'm very thankful, and it seems like a really good post, I'll say that. Guys, I just want to encourage you, when you're giving a testimony, when you're sharing what Christ has done in your life and through you, and when you're talking about your desire in Him, I want you to think about who you're promoting and what you're promoting. Are you taking the time to let Christ be exalted? Is He what is the forefront? Or are you tooting your own horn? And I hate to say it that way, because I don't want it to come across that I'm just saying, be careful. Be careful. That's really what I'm saying. Is that I know that most people's hearts, when they are sharing stuff about God, they want to exalt God. So try your hardest. Now, see this curl right here? I may go back and fix that in just a little bit, because I don't really like how it fell. And then anything you miss, just curl it. It really don't matter how you curl it, because you're going to mess it all up in a minute anyway. But regarding God, when you speak about God, you want Him to be glorified in everything. And to give you an example of that, let's just say, trying to think of something recently that I could share with you. So recently, I prayed with someone about a situation, and I immediately realized that the Holy Spirit was directing me. He gave me the exact things to say about the situation. God moved on their situation. It was incredible. I am so thankful God used me as that vessel. They came back and told me about the situation. They told me how God had intervened. But here's the thing. It had nothing to do with me praying for them. I was obedient, yes. And I followed the Holy Spirit, yes. But you know who gets the glory for that? God. God did it. He answered the prayer. It could have been anybody that prayed, but you know what? God did it. And that's what we need to focus on, is how God was faithful in their situation, that because of their obedience and because they asked for prayer and they sought after God, God moved in their situation. And that is a glorious thing, you know, and I thank God that he moved in that situation. But guys, it wasn't because I prayed. I'm just a vessel. It was because of their obedience and because they received it and because of who the Holy Spirit is and what God wanted to do in their life. So we give God praise for that, because the Word says that they can come, that you can ask. It says you can ask and you shall receive. And that's what they did. They come with something on their heart that needed God's intervention. And they turned to him, and he in turn, you know, listened and heard them and answered their prayer. And I give God praise for that. I just happened to be someone that was helping them with it. So be careful when you give God, when you're giving God a testimony, when you're giving him praise. Be careful that you glorify him. And it's like today, as I'm sitting here doing my hair, guys, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, Lord, let this turn out right. Let it not be a disaster. Let my words not be crazy. You know, put it all together. Okay, so this is what you have. You can see my curls. This is kind of what it did. Nothing fancy, just curls. So what I do, because again, I have thin hair, I kind of start here and I just kind of push it up a little bit like that. And I kind of push up the back a little bit. Then I'm going to take this spray and I'm just going to very quickly spray all over. Okay? I'm going to give that a second. Let that dry. It doesn't take long, just a second or two. Notice I still have my little hair dryer thing going. There's a reason for that. So here's what I do. Pull my hair out. So just run my fingers through it. Get it kind of how I want it. See? Get it how you want it. It's not going to stay this fluffy, guaranteed, once you get done. This video may end up being a disaster. We'll see. Okay, so fluff it, do it like that. And here's what I do. Now I go back and spray a little heavier. Run my fingers through it. And that's kind of what I do. That's kind of it. This is just a casual kind of look. It will kind of fade a little bit or flatten a little bit and not look as poofy at one point. So there's the hair for today. That's what we're going with. I don't have my earrings on yet. I am going to wear this little dress. But I'm going to have a cover over my arms again because flabby arms. That's just kind of what it is. But this is, I don't know if you can see. Let me see. I don't think you can see it, but this goes right about to my knees. And I will wear something to kind of hold in, not a gut sucker, not a girl thing, but a tank with a little bit of support, because I do have extra skin from losing weight and extra, rolls. So that will help smooth things over a little bit. So, okay. So, like I said, already put the Pomifera on my face. Got the hair. Looks like I might need a little bit of spray. A little bit of more spray right here, maybe. We'll see if I decide that or not. So this is the product that I have found, and I don't know if you can see on my face, but I have a little bit of breakout. Not too much, but a little bit. The reason I have very, very, very sensitive skin and some rosacea along with the dry skin. So I have had to search for products to use. I absolutely love this product, but it is a new product for me. I've only been using it roughly about 3 weeks, but I absolutely love it. I love how it makes my skin look. I love that it holds my makeup. But again, because I have super sensitive skin, this is, I don't know if you can see the little bit of, let me get real close. Yeah. See that little bit of stuff? That is from using this product. It is because it's a new product for my skin. It will go away. It takes my skin a little bit to get used to products like that. I am aware of that. I know that's with pretty much any product I try. I will say the Pomifera products did not do that to me at all. But this is a makeup product. I love this product. I have tried so many primers and so many things to help hold my makeup on, and just none of them worked. I was using the other one that I liked that I was using before this was the same line. It was Too Faced. Oh my goodness, not coming to me right now. Maybe God doesn't want me to share that with you. But anyway, it was the one for overnight, whatever. But it was a primer that I was using. Now I'm using this one. You can see that. Like I said, super good. It feels so good on your face. So this is about how much I use. I take one pump. See right there? And I do this, and I do this, and here. And I'll start with my cheeks and just kind of rub it in and kind of rub it upward. I make sure to put it around my nose. I rub it in. And I'm going to take it down a little bit. And then I'm going to take not even a half a pump, like a quarter of a pump, because that's what it takes for me. And then I'm going to put it up here. Again, my hair is thin, so I just kind of have to move it out of the way. Max, that's my dog if you hear him in the background. He sees a squirrel, I'm sure. So you let that sit on your face for a little bit. About a minute or two. You can kind of tell when it gets kind of dry. And you don't want to put your base makeup on before it's fully in. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give it just a minute, and you're going to walk with me over here. And let's just see. I just want to show you. I don't know if you can see. That's Fiona. She's the little scruggledy looking doggy that looks like she's thrown away, but she's not. She belongs to me. Can you see my dogs? There they are. And that's Max. He's my ornery little spoiled guy. Max, hey, say hello. Yeah, that's Max. And yeah, he's looking at the window. He's looking for a squirrel or something. So, don't give up on me yet, guys. We're trying to hurry this along. All right, so I'm going to sit you back up here, see if we can get you where you need to be so you can see what I'm going to do next. So here you go. You look a little crooked there to me. Let's see if that's better. Okay, so what I do, and this is something I've had to do recently, is I've had to go to a makeup mirror because I guess it's just getting older. I even hate to say that I'm old. I'm really not that old. Come on, guys. I'll be 53 in September. So, I mean, it's not really that old. But I find that when I was having the dry skin and the makeup on my face, I couldn't see like I would have a spot that just didn't sit right, didn't go in well, and I didn't see that before. I'd have to get really close to the mirror to look. So, my daughter-in-law had a makeup mirror, or actually I went February, that's when it was. February, I went on a trip and they had one in the hotel room and I used it and it was like the best thing ever. So I was like, okay, I got to have that because that helps. So that's what I did. All right. Enough of talk about that. Here we go. This is the makeup I'm using today. It is Tarte's Tinted Moisturizer. I have a very light skin, so I use the light neutral on the skin. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this, but it's called Tinted Hydrator. It's by Tarte. Absolutely love it. Again, I do have some redness, and I'm going to show you how I handle that. I used to sell skincare for another company at one time, but the way they tell you to do it, and I'll just tell you this, if you have dry skin, if you're doing base makeup, is to put it on the back of your hand and so that you don't use much. But because this is a tinted moisturizer, it kind of goes into the skin really good. I don't really have to worry about anything. I just kind of go over it. Sometimes I have to put it on twice. Have to put on 2 coats. It's like makeup. You're gonna have to, or like a paint is what it makes me think of. So you're just painting the surface, and obviously the more you rub it in, because it is like a lotion. So if you rub it really hard into your skin, well, obviously it's going to go into your skin and it's going to take more. So I just lightly tap it. Again, it is a tinted moisturizer. It is not a base makeup. So if you're wanting more coverage, you will have to use something that is a little heavier. This is just an everyday makeup for me, so that I don't have such a heaviness. Again, I have dry skin. I have used multiple different products. There's a lot of stuff out there, but it accentuated my wrinkles rather than helping my skin look beautiful. So this is what I am going with. Notice my eyes. A lot of people will be like, oh, we need to do something about those baggy eyes. But guys, this is really what I've had to do. Because of the dry skin, I have used multiple different makeups again and had issues. And because of that, I'm not going to really, this product, I will say you can use whatever kind of base makeup is your favorite. Okay. And I'm not going to really show you the name of this product because this just happens to be the one that's in my makeup bag that matches my skin color at the moment. My skin color does change. So that's kind of where we're at right now. But right here, I want to show you what I do. It's barely any. I just want to say. So here's what I do. I have, you see that redness and that dark spot? So I put just a little here. And I put just a little over here and a little bit there. And then I'm just going to blend with my finger. They tell me that the older you are, the less and less makeup you should use. So, and to focus on the mask part. So that's why I just use the tinted moisturizer in the mask part. So I put it there and I make sure I don't have any lines. That's important, guys. So over here, dab it in. And this is just going to help with some of the dark spots and some of the redness. That particular brand that I'm using does have some sunscreen in it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an assessment of my face. I'm going to look at it and see if I happen to need any base makeup or anything else, because from day to day it changes. So right there is a little bit of redness, so I'm just going to dab a little bit right there. and smooth it out. A little bit of redness on my chin. Again, you want to just do feather touches, because the more you touch, the more it's going to cause a problem. So like I said, just a little bit of touching. You don't want very much makeup at all. The more you use, the more it will sit into your creases, and the older you will look. So you see that little spot right there? It's a couple of little freckles. So notice also, I don't know if you can tell, so we had put that dark stuff in my hair. So that's kind of where it is. It just helps my hair look fuller. You can look at the back. Don't know what you see back there. But this, I haven't even looked to see if it's fixed yet. What I'll do, and I'll just show you, is I take this mirror and I'll do this number. And so my bald spot looks covered up. It looks okay. I don't have any craziness, so I'll just kind of leave that like it is. Like I said, just an everyday look. The reason it's taking me so long, normally I can get this done, hair, makeup, 10 to 20 minutes. It's taken me so long today because I'm taking the time to explain it to you. So that's the biggest thing. So this is just some finishing powder. You can use any brand. This happens to be a sample that I'm using. It comes in a little thing. And you see about how much I put in there. I just barely touched it. And I take one of the big brushes, big fluffy brush, and I do it like this to get those minerals. It's a mineral finishing powder. And I just do it like that. I know you guys are probably going to ask me the name, but it's just a clear finishing powder, okay? So what I do, because I don't want my makeup to get on my clothes or to transfer to somebody else's skin, I just lightly, and when I say lightly, I mean super lightly, I do this right here. Now, I also wear glasses, so that's an issue. So I just kind of very lightly put it here. I try not to go under my eyes too much, and then I just do that. And that's pretty much it. See? See? I don't know. Does it look better? Hopefully, a little bit. I feel better anyway. That's the main goal. That's the main goal. Make it look better and feel better. Okay. So that's it for that. Okay, then, and I probably do things a little crazier than most, and probably not exactly. I've already been on this thing for 32 minutes. That's a long video. Okay, so I do this across my eye. I use a cream stick powder because I'm not looking for anything major. And I just do that. I blend it. And that's about all the color you're going to get out of me on an everyday look. I use this pencil. My eye makeup smears and has a tendency not to, but this does not. This is the Lip Sense dark brown eyeliner, and this is what I do. I don't go all the way across. I just go slightly. Oh, look at that. My brush is shedding. There we go. Put it right there. Right on the lash line, just a little bit. Not too heavy, but enough that I don't look like I have bald eyelashes. So, and just smear it in a little bit. Sometimes it takes a little extra finesse to get it exactly how you want it. You don't want hard lines, but you want enough that it looks okay. So you just check it out, see how it looks. Okay, then I take that same pencil and I go over the bottom of the top of the eyelid. And on that one, I do go all the way across. Just helps darken it up a little bit. That's all I do for that. This, absolutely love. It's Gimme Brow for the eyebrows, and that's what I use. Take it out and just go over those thin eyebrows. Fill in any gaps. Give yourself a little bit color. you want it to kind of match your hair color a little bit. Not totally, but like whatever your natural hair color is would be a good thing. So I have a dark brown hair, so that's what I do. Just gonna fill it in. May take out part of this video later. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna look at my eyebrows. I noticed while I was doing that I had a couple scragglers. So you're gonna get out tweezers. I like the super thin tweezers, and I'm going to just take those scragglers and yank those little suckers out of there. So that's what I do. Not doing a whole lot to the other side right now. Okay, so just like I use the Lip Sense other stuff, I use a Lip Sense lipstick because it stays on and because I don't have to worry about it. I want you to notice how my hair has kind of fallen, and it, like I said, it's kind of a soft look. But it falls down. It's not as full. Just an everyday soft curl. Okay, so lipstick. This is Lip Sense. You want to use 3 coats if you're using Lip Sense. Guys, I had an ant on me and it scared me. I felt it. I was trying to see what it was. It was an ant. I've been outside today, so so 3 good coats. I have very thin lips, but if I take them up too far, it looks really funny on me. So looks like I need a little bit more right here. And you want to let that dry. Again, you want good 3 coats. You want to let it dry. While it's drying, I put on my mascara. I use a waterproof mascara because I attend a lot of church events and I am a crier. So just top lashes only. Not enough for them to look fake, but enough for them to show up. And that's kind of how you do that. I do use a blush, not very much, and not on my cheeks because of the redness that I already have. So I take my blush and I'm using a Tarte, I think it's Tarte. Yeah, it's called Peaceful by Tarte. It's a 12-hour blush. I've had it for a while, but anyway, I just go right here and just put a little bit there and a little bit there and blend it in. And that's really all I do. Okay, my lipstick is dry, so it does require a coat of sealer lip gloss to put on it. So what I use is, this one is Bougainvillea, that's how I pronounce it, lip color from Lip Sense, and you just want to coat it really good. If you've never used Lip Sense products, highly recommend. You can buy them from consultants, is how you get them. Okay, so guys, that's it. That's my makeup. There you see. I see. Can you see? That looks even bad. Here, let's go. Whoa. So, all right, how about right here? So that's my makeup. This is me. I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now. Let me just show you. So here's what you get. So that's my face. I put on my glasses, and this is me. This is me. I'm ready for the day. Normally, like I said, it takes about 15 or 20 minutes, but I did kind of go over everything with you guys. I'll put on some earrings, put on a little jacket, and wear some sandals, and I'm good for the day. So I hope you've had a good day. I'm sorry that I've been a little long-winded, and I'm sorry if this video has been a little crazy. First time video, kind of out of my comfort zone, but kind of feel like this is what God's wanting me to do. So I'm not sure where this is going to go, but we're going to see. Again, long video. This one's 40 minutes long. I suggest you fast forward to get what you need to see. All right. Love you guys out there, and until next time, bye.